All right, so let's start. Uh, last last lecture, we learned that how do you find out the equation of the line, right? So the equation of the line y equals to mx plus c, you have 2 points, how to figure that out. So we did all of that. Now let's learn how to find the equation of the line when a graph or curve is given to you, right? So over here I have some upward sloping curves. So we already know that I should have some downward sloping curves as well, but we already know that all these gradients or all these curves will have a gradient of positive. So we'll see how to find out, or we'll learn how to find out the equation of the line when a graph or a curve is given to you, right? Let's go on with it. So first things first, equation of the line, the formula we already know is y equals to mx plus c. Mark my words, this particular formula y equals to mx plus c is fairly very important for equation of the line. You can also do y equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 x plus c. Why am I telling you this formula as well? Because m or gradient has this formula y2 minus y1. In a lot of books, m's formula is written as two points are given to you, but mostly this formula is the one which will be used most commonly, right? So let's go on about it. Let's take, as I said, I'll do the easy questions. So let's take the A1 first. What do we have to do is, we have to find out the equation of the line for this particular line. How will we do that? First things first, we will pick 2 points on the line. Again, I repeat, we will take 2 points on the line. We cannot just randomly pick on 2 points. We have to take 2 points which are already on the line. So for example, this point is on the line. I will change the color so that we can see properly. So this point is on the line and this point is on the line. So let's take these 2 points on the line. Let's take this as A. So A is given to me as 3 and 4 and B is given to me as -2 and -1. -2 and -1. So A is 3 and 4 and B is -2 and -1. We will now see how do we find out the equation of the line when there are 2 points given to us or when there is a graph given to us. Generally, if there is not a graph given to you and 2 points are given to you, then also you can find out the equation of the line very simply. So let's see what's happening over here. First of all, just a heads up, we know that gradient will be positive. What do we know? Let's first see what do we know. And then according to that, if our equation is coming in sync, that means we're on the right track. If it is not coming in sync, then we're not on the right track. So basic principles are what we have to know, and C over here is +1. So C over here is +1, we already know that, but we will obviously solve this as well, but our C should come as +1. So let's start with this, right? First things first, we need to find out the gradient, so y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. y2 is given to me as -1. By this video, I am sure everyone knows how to find out the gradient very well, and gradient is a very, very important part, so you should be on top of it by now. Obviously, if you have any questions, you can ask me anytime, but for just to make it quicker, I'm not writing the formula over here. So y2 is -1 and y1 is 4, so y2 minus y1 over x2, which is -2, minus x1, which is 3. So when we do this, we get -5 over -5. When we cancel it, we get +1. So our gradient m equals to 1. Now what we will do is, we will put it in the formula y equals to mx plus c. instead of m we will put 1. Instead of y and x, what will we do now is we will select any of these points that you want to choose. You can choose any point. So let's suppose I choose point B, right? Point B's y I will put over here, and point B's x I will put over here. Does that make sense? So x I take it from point B and y I take it from point B again. So minus 1 equals to 1 times negative 2 plus c. We have to find out c. So let's suppose we are not given the graph and we have to find out c. So in order to find out c, now we'll solve for c. So minus 1, this will be negative 2. Negative 2 when it goes to the other side becomes positive 2. Right? 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. Negative 2 goes to the other side becomes positive 2 equals to c. Minus 1 plus 2 gives me plus 1 equals to c. So notice over here that RC is also plus 1, or that we had to find out. So now we see that we are on the right track. So what will be the equation of the line? The equation of the line will be y. Again, you'll write the equation again. Now instead of the point, you will write y and x respectively. So y equals to m, which is 1 given to us, x plus 1. This 1 with the x, obviously this is invisible, so if you do not want to write this, you don't write this, it's alright. So y equals to x plus 1 is your equation of the line. Very, very important question this was, and we should be on top of this. If you do not understand this, then rewind this video, watch this again, pause this video, and make sure that you're on top of it. If you do not understand anything, obviously you can talk to me anytime you want, right? Alright, so the name of this particular equation is y equals to x plus 1. Very simply put. Let's do one more question. This time let's do f. So first things first, what do we do? Equation of the line, y equals to mx plus c. We write the equation of the line. Then we select 2 points. What are those 2 points? So A, I will select as 2 and 0, selecting this point. And B, I'll select as negative 2 and negative 2, selecting this point. Okay, let's see. First things first, we need to find out the gradient. M equals to y2, which is minus 2, y1, which is 0, over x2, which is minus 2, x1 minus x1, which is 2. So minus 2 over m equals to negative 2 over negative 4. Minus 2 is minus 4. When we solve this, we get half. So 1s are and 2s are, negative negative cancels out. Upward sloping curve, we already know gradient should be in positive. So our gradient is half. Now when we are done with this, let's write this equation once again. Y equals to mx plus c. Let's take point A now. So 0 equals to mx, half x plus c. Instead of x we write 2, instead of y we write 0 when we're taking point A. So 1s are. So 0 equals to 1 plus c. When 1 goes to the other side becomes negative 1 equals to c. Notice that our y-intercept, or the line, is also crossing the y-intercept at point negative 1, which means our c is absolutely correct. Let's write the equation once again without the point now. So y equals to m, which is half, x minus 1. So the equation of this particular line is y equals to half x minus 1. Correct? So this is basically how we solve the equation of the line. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 other questions for your practice. Do these questions, practice these questions. Obviously, if you have any troubles, comment it below.